Shrimp scampi is a simple dish that is localized by Italians that immigrated to the US in the early days. Scampi is a kind of prawn that is originated in the Mediterranean and Atlanta and is not produced in the US. Therefore, shrimps are widely used as a substitute. And the salt brine shrimps are what I'm gonna use here. 1 lemon, depending on the tartness and your preference, you may only need a wedge. 3 cloves of garlic, you may think it's too much for 1 serve, but they have purpose to work with the canola oil. Some dry white wine, no need to be expensive, then some cold butter and some parsley leaves as garnish, or you can also use celery leaves instead. Then, of course, some sea salt and black pepper. For the garlic, chop 2 of them into slices about 2 millimeters or 1/12 inch wide and finely mince the remaining one. I'll use them differently. Then zest a lemon. I'll zest 1 whole, and I prefer to use the whole lemon because it's easier to use later. Lastly, finely mince the parsley or celery leaves, and that's it. Now heat 4 to 5 tablespoons of oil in a frying pan to very hot. Add the garlic slices and leave them there to fry. The slices are thin, so it'll only take a minute to become golden brown. And when it do, use a slotted spoon to take them out onto a kitchen towel to absorb the excess oil. And now you have the garlic oil. Spoon some out to leave about 2 tablespoons in the pan. Return to the stove and add the minced garlic. This garlic isn't supposed to infuse the oil, so after a few seconds, lift the pan from the heat and add the wine. The oil is hot, so be careful as it will splatter. If you're not used to splatter, remove the pan to the counter, cool the oil a bit, then add wine. It won't be as scary. Return the pan to the stove, reduce the liquid for a couple of minutes, then add the shrimps. Evenly distribute the shrimps in the pan and cook for 1 minute till the bottom side turns opaque. Then stir and turn sides if you have patience. Cook for another minute or till the whole shrimp turns pink. Use a slotted spoon to take the shrimps out. Now I'll finish the sauce. To that, add the lemon zest, sea salt, and a ground black pepper. And finally, the cold butter. Constantly swirl the pan to melt the butter and help emulsify the sauce. That took me a couple of minutes. One common way to pair with the shrimp scampi is pasta, capellini or angel hair to be specific. But who'd particularly buy capellini just for such a dish at home? So using spaghetti is fine. Add a cooked spaghetti to the sauce and shake the mix. Now turn the heat off. Add the shrimps back, as well as some lemon juice and parsley leaves. Shake, 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 and mix well. And the dish is done. Simple, isn't it? Transfer the pasta onto the plate. No need to be fancy. Top with the shrimps and drizzle with the remaining sauce. Remember the fried garlic made in the beginning? Sprinkle some on the top, and there you go. Buttery, lemony, subtly garlicky, and combined with white flavor, that's the profile of this dish. If you don't like eating it with pasta, just plate it as is. Another common way is to eat it with bread, which can absorb the sauce very well. However, eating with bread always feels like a starter to me, while with pasta, it looks more like a meal. Or, the easiest, if you have leftover rice in the refrigerator, heat it in the microwave, and it goes well with shrimp scampi. Feel free to grate some Parmesan cheese on top if you like, but I don't. Anyway, it's a personal preference. And that's all for today.